All right, so here I am at the bar, and it is called, um, it looks like Carre Cozy. Had a wonderful spritzer with my sister, who I am not going to put in the camera. She has just left. She had a Grey Goose, um, some kind of martini thing, which she wasn't really happy about, and she was kind of jealous about my drink because my drink was very nice. It was very nice, very refreshing. I definitely recommend if you're here um, in visiting. And I'm trying to remember the name of this town offhand again. I'm already forgotten. I think we might. I'm not really used to drinking alcohol, so I think it's called Pessari or Pessac. I think it's Pessari. I will have to look it up and then put the comment in the comments what the name of this town is. They're also having a festival celebrating kicking cancer, breast cancer specifically, and so they have a DJ down on the other end with a full stage, and they've been playing music all the time for hours now. And they have a bunch of booths that are set up, and I assume that they're probably doing donations, or they having people sign petitions, or maybe tell their stories, or maybe all three. I'm not exactly sure, but definitely this was a good day. It was a fun day. I really enjoyed myself, even though I'm kind of tired, and I still have to go through and kind of run through what happened as far as like me getting to Bordeaux, which was a little bit of a task. The good thing about how I did it was is that I know now what not to do, so that when the time comes that I am ready to move to France, then I have something set into place. For example, my sister, she's flying in and out of Bordeaux instead of like going to Paris and then flying out of Paris. And I hadn't really thought of that as an option because it's a small airport. It's not really tiny, tiny, but it's a smaller airport. But it turns out that Bordeaux is a major airport in France. And so if you're going to come to southwest of France and you want to fly into Bordeaux, you can fly directly into Bordeaux. And that's what my sister and her significant other have done. They've flown into Bordeaux, and then they rented a car and they went down to where they're at, which I think is called Arcachon. And I'll look that up. And that's more of a beach community on the southwest coast. It's literally up on the coast. And I thought I was going to visit them on Saturday, but it turns out they're coming to Bordeaux on Saturday. So it kind of doesn't make sense for me to go down all the way down there so that they can come all the way back up here, and then we're going to see each other. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So, so I'm not going to go there after all. The good thing is when you're doing a scouting trip, right, you can be flexible and you can choose to do what you want to do and see what you want to see and go where you want to go. And there's no stress. So I haven't thought at all about anything that's going on in the United States. I mean, I'm sure there's things going on, but I don't have to think about it. It feels like my mind is like de-stressing itself. Like this is a therapy that I needed to get out of a chaotic place where you never know what's happening and there's always things that are going on around the corner. And that to me is just mentally chaotic. Coming here allows me to kind of free up my mind and just do things as they happen. So like my sister left here because she's the town that we're in here, which she brought me to in an Uber. I can take a tram back, and so I'm going to get on a tram. I tried to give her $10, and I was like, change, make me change, and she's like, no, just. She gave me a bunch of change that she doesn't use because her and her significant other are constantly traveling to Europe. So I have the money that I need to get on a tram. The tram is like €1.90, and I have these €2 coins. So I'm going to take the tram back, and then I just need to walk 9 minutes. And in those 9 minutes, hopefully I'll find a place where I can get my HDMI cord, because I really need an HDMI to DVD cord, or else I'm going to have some real problems. Other observations is I'm sitting at a bar. Again, it's called Carré Cozy. And there are dogs here. And I'm a big dog person, and I have 2 dogs. And one of the things I'm worried about is one of my dogs is very reactive. The other one is very tame and kind of like, she's very, she's older. So things aren't bothering her or anything. My plan is to take my dogs with me around and be able to take them to the bars and the restaurants or whatever. But my other dog, Buddy, is just not he is very reactive. He is very reactive. And I'm very concerned about that because he'll bark at anything. So I'm going to make a plan to get him trained so where he doesn't react when other dogs are around him. Otherwise, he won't be going with me anyplace. Except he'll come with me to Europe, but I had to leave him in the house. And last thing, the houses here look so nice. I don't know if I'll get a house. I mean, I probably won't right now because I don't need one, and I haven't even set up the visa process because I'm still trying to put together my business plan. But what I will say is that they do have a lot of immobiliers here. Immobilier. Those are the people that are listing agents that can show you the properties in the area. So I'm going to find 2 or 3 immobiliers before I leave and be in contact with them. And just when I know for sure what that date's going to be, please start looking for a place for me. So this is it for today. I've just got to get an HDMI cord because I still work. I still have to teach my night classes, so that's 3 hours each night. And boy, last night when I was working 12 to 3, I literally felt like I was going to be dizzy. But I think part of it was just being jet lagged. The other part was I hadn't had food in like over a day, and I was just exhausted. And so today I've had some food. We've had some walking. We walked. We didn't take the tram. So we walked quite a bit. We got in quite a bit of steps. And it was nice that my sister was acknowledging like, oh, you've lost a little weight. So also nice. So it looks like my Italy, or not Italy, because Italy is where I wanted to go. France is now where I plan to go, where I want to be. So my plans for getting out of here, moving to France are moving forward just nicely. I still am getting an idea of the lay of the land because this is my first full day here. I still have to teach class tonight, and I had to get an HDMI cord, so I've got a video feed from my laptop, so I can set up my second screen for the viewing screen. So I'm going to do that now. So I will end it here. This is Coffee Brown. My channel is Coffee Brown Expat Bound, and it's no longer bound. I actually have made it here. Granted, it's for a scouting expedition, it's for a scouting trip, but at the same time, it's good to be here. Okay. I hope that everybody is watching and getting a little something out of this. I'm trying to put things in that are a bit educational. And I will see you in my next video. Not sure what it's going to be because I've learned to adjust to that French lifestyle. Let the chips fall as they may and let things happen. So I'm going to pay this bill, which came out to €15.60 for the 2 drinks and a little bit of an appetizer, but it was just popcorn, but well worth it. I feel slightly buzzed, but still happy and able to get from point A to point B without having to have issues. All right, so from Bordeaux, France, this is Coffee Brown, Expat Bound. I will actually get that right once where I can just say it without having to stumble over those words. But please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and share this channel with your friends. That helps the algorithms, and that helps me to build this community. If you're looking to get out of the United States and you want to move to Europe, just keep listening to my adventures. Hopefully something will resonate with you, whether it be you would want to move to France or Italy or Germany or Malta or wherever you want to live. Okay. Everybody have a wonderful day. Au revoir.